Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. We gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as you play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God Mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
I am a critical thinker, here to bless you with lyrical tinctures. I am the black dot, the point of reference, the metaphysical link to the Moors, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas. I am here to remove the blind spots and clear the view of your spiritual blinker. I am something out of nothing. I am the alchemical bringer of change. My name will continue to linger. I am legend. If consciousness was a game, I would be considered a ringer. I am because we are.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen. All right. We here, nicely. Look alive.
We finally made it.
I didn't think we was gonna make it tonight.
Right, man.
Who
was gonna make sense? We may not
we are
make
here,
six.
though.
Yeah.
We are definitely here. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sincere Love the Godcast. In case you didn't know, I am the God Sincere, and I am here with my lovely co-host, Nicety Girl. What's going on, everybody?
What's good, everybody? We finally made it. Sorry for our tardiness, but we are here.
Absolutely. And so I need everybody to help us out by clicking that share button. Send us out on your social media platforms. Let everybody know that we are live tonight with another episode of the Black Business Showcase. Of course, we got another great guest for y'all tonight, about to come up in just a minute. So share, everybody. Click that like button. That helps out with the algorithm as well. Let people know that we dropping some interesting content over here. Smash that like button. And if you're not already subscribed to our channels, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Some of y'all might be tuning in, watching us from Sincere Love the God channel, which is perfectly fine. But we definitely want to make sure everybody is subscribed to our new channel, Godcastenterprises, right here on YouTube as well. So subscribe. Click the notification bell, and you will be reminded whenever we drop new heat on any one of these channels, family. And shout out to the Facebook family as well. Some of y'all tuning in from Facebook. Appreciate y'all as well. They stream y'all still got to get it right with the Instagram thing. I appreciate
Instagram ain't live.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort, but the Instagram thing ain't popping off the way it's supposed to pop off. So stream y'all gonna have to get that right. Y'all gonna have to get that right. All right.
And this is season 3, by the way. So we are now in January 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope
Ready
everyone
New
brought the new
Year.
year. Yes, Happy New Year. And this guest today is the official season 3 of Sincere Love the God Black Business Showcase. So today is officially season 3, y'all.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute. I don't even know how many episodes we did, how many businesses we've actually showcased on our platform, but it's been quite a bit.
Right.
It's been quite a bit because season 1, I think we did 50 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2, I think we did another 50, and then we had the FBA Expo Vendors Edition,
Mm-hmm.
and now here we are with season 3.
Season 3 in a new year.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep showcasing these Black businesses for y'all, so everybody knows who's who and what's what, and who we need to be supporting and how we can support them. All of that good stuff. Right. So let me let y'all know who I got coming on. We got coming on tonight. We can get this thing started since we late. I don't want to waste too much time. But any you want to make any more announcements before I introduce our guest?
No.
We good?
We good.
All right, cool. So tonight we have a 20-year experienced cosmetologist specializing in using plants, roots, and elements to nurture and heal the mind, body, and spirit. Did y'all catch all that? We got a 20-year experienced cosmetologist specializing in using plants, roots, and elements to nurture and heal the mind, body, and spirit. Some consider her a herbalist. Some consider her to be a spiritualist or a dream interpreter. Some consider her to be a metaphysician. Some consider her to be an entertainer. All we know is one thing's for sure, two things are for certain. Bring that medicine for the soul. And so without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our guest for this evening, Miss Tiffany Maat. Welcome to the Godcast, beloved.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are you? So of these things, what would you like to be considered? Or do you consider yourself all the above?
Yes, honey. I am every woman. No, I just yeah, pretty much. I can't even I can't even bring it down. Pretty much, yes.
Right. No boxes. No boxes.
Nope.
And so yeah, I'm definitely interested to get into this because I'm just now really learning about some of our foundational Black American history when it comes to root work and dealing with the natural elements and all of that. And so it sounds like you incorporating that into the cosmetology game, which is very interesting to me. So first thing we like to do with our guests is get the origin story. So take us back a little bit. Let us know who Tiffany Maat is and how we got to this point where we at today.
Well, it's been a long time. So I would say in the early 2000s, I entered the conscious community, or what we call the conscious community. I was actually practicing Rastafarianism at the time. At the same time, I had to come up with a way to feed my children. I became a single parent. So I went to cosmetology school. Mind you, I'm in there like, okay, I don't want to do relaxers. Not doing that. Because I'm learning about dreads. I'm learning about the science of our hair and things like that. So I pretty much finished just to get the paperwork, but I've always had that consciousness, that culture with me. So out of school, I kind of went right into the lane of locks. I was known as the braider and the loctician for maybe 3 years in Philadelphia, my hometown, and about 10 years in Atlanta. So in the meantime, I'm seeing, no edges, hair thinning, alopecia, and even more importantly, I'm noticing the disconnect with some people, which a lot of times lead to the physical issues with the hair, the spirit, the mind. And I just found myself being that therapist, that spiritual conversation for some people, and introducing them to herbs that can help grow their hair, get their hair back fuller, like they're looking for. Locks. People with locks love me. They love me. I don't know. I feel like I've always naturally had that nurturing spirit. So it just all came together for me over the years.
I
Okay.
like that. I
Yeah.
definitely have to talk to you about some of the um herbs, I guess you will, shampoos that we shouldn't or should or shouldn't put in our hairs because you know scalp conditions like I have with scalp psoriasis only in one
Okay.
spot right
Okay.
here or whatever. So this part of my hair on this side is the thin side, and everything else is thick and full.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that several times. Yeah, we need to talk. You need some of my hair growth oil. You need some of this, honey.
See, look at God.
We got rosemary up in there, neem, a little bit. I don't want to give away the magic, but
Yeah, but
a lot of herbs. Like I've done my research and I've like redone this oil so many times over the years, and I love it. It's my baby. I use it myself.
so
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 yeah.
is it not just really what you put on your hair, but also what we put in our body? So what we're consuming as far as food, etc. Are you vegan? Are you pescatarian, or do you eat meat? How's that
So
for you?
about that.
Rasta and I eat
I
meat.
don't like I don't like titles.
Okay.
I don't do the titles because I just like to eat consciously, right? I don't like to eat on unclean things, so you won't see me eat no pork. I try to stay away from the sugar, but I do spend a lot of time fasting,
On
right?
one now.
Yeah. So, you may see me fasting 1 month where I'm just on liquids or I'm just on raw food. And then it may be a month like in March when I come off of this detox, my birthday, I'm going to turn up. I may have a wing. So I may have a glass of alcohol. So
Not a
I knew,
wing.
I just,
yo, I
yeah.
swear, I knew it was March. I knew it
No,
was
you
March.
did.
I did. Is it Pisces?
Aries.
Aries. Okay, so it's late March. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I just try to eat clean, just keep a balance with my health.
All
And do
that helps
away
though.
with the chemicals. Stay away from the processed stuff because it's the chemicals a lot of times that's in the
Right.
food and that's in the products.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I need more about this journey because I understand that you were conscious going into the cosmetology school and all of that, and then they
Right.
had you working with chemicals and all of that stuff. But like, what was the process for you to actually learn what actually works for our people? Naturally, that's not going to cause the harm and the damage and all of that stuff, the trauma.
Trial and tribulation over the years. Like I said, the oil that I
On
had,
yourself.
yes, with the products myself, yes, definitely. And even the diet, as far as the diet, it's been what I have to give to my clients has been my journey for the past 20-25 years. So yeah.
That's where the sauce is always at,
Yeah.
and your own story, your own journey. That's usually where the sauce is. But a lot of times we overlook it. So there had to be a certain mindset there for you to tap into that and understand what it was.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. I've just gravitated to herbs. Like I have my dictionary, so I do a lot of reading. I don't consider myself like a healer, but I mean, like the basics, how to detox your cells, how to detox your blood. And a lot of times that's an issue too with the hair growth or stimulating hair growth.
Mhm.
But just how to keep your skin clear, breaking out things like that, like the basics. Yeah. How to get mucus out of your system, how to get rid of viruses and colds. This is basic stuff that we really have to, and we are slowly coming back into.
I was just going to say slowly coming back into because this is where it originated, with our ancestors, and even my mom, who's still here, still have some of those home remedies that they would use back then. And trust me, it works better than the over-the-counter medicine or anything that the doctor can give you. So I gravitate to those types of, healing, methods before I would call a doctor personally. I would rather try that first.
I'm gonna tell you, I feel like I got the C word two times, but I nursed myself back and went back to work because
no official diagnosis.
See, I'm not. I feel I came in contact with it. Well, I know I came in contact with it, but I feel that it was that I never got diagnosed because I don't even want to,
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
So, but I couldn't get out of the bed right in the midst of everything. I couldn't even turn my head. It hurt to turn my head. That's how bad it was. I feel like I got it from someone at work. At that time, I was working at Starbucks, and I got sent to a different location, and it was like a mess. It was at the Atlanta airport. We all know how messy that is, right?
Yes.
And I went there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. But I'm like, look, let me just get it over with and go home. By the time I clocked out and got to my car at the airport, I had to take a nap. That's how tired my body felt. Something that came over me. I slept for 3 hours. So when I got up, I said, okay, something's wrong. I need medicine. So I drove straight to Whole Foods. When I pulled up, I had to sleep for another 30 minutes. I couldn't get up. My body was so weak. Yes. So I went home, I doctored myself up, and it took about 3 or 4 days before I could at least walk around, move around, and my body slowly, came back. And then there was another time where I woke up out of my sleep and had a shortage of breath. This was at the very beginning when we first got locked down, and I got so scared. I went to the kitchen. I started drinking apple cider vinegar and water to flush my lungs, and then I got my remedy together. So, yeah. I think I had a similar experience in the very beginning also. I was traveling from Florida back here to Atlanta, and in the airport, I was down bad.
In the airport.
I was down bad in the airport, freezing cold, like you said, weak, just very weak and all of that. And yeah, I'm the same like you. I ain't never take no tests, nothing like that. Like all this time, I ain't never had nothing stuck up my nose, nothing. You know what I mean? I just dealt with it the natural way, the best way that I know how, tapping in with healers, people that I know that deal with the herbs and all of that stuff. And yeah, we handle that on our own. You know what I'm saying? And so, like you said, it's spreading, it's coming back to us. But I'm still trying to peel back some layers of the mindset with you, because somebody listening right now, these seem like two different things. Okay, she's a cosmetologist, she does hair and all of that, but now we're talking about all of this healing stuff. Talk about how those things kind of tie together for you.
Well, I mean, your health is your wealth. Your crown is your glory. You have to take care of that. And it's not just about the outside, it's about the inside also. So everything you consume, like food, medicine, everything you consume is going to have an effect on your health and your well-being. So it's about being more conscious of that.
Got it.
Yeah.
And do you have your own shampoos and conditioners that you use that are maybe infused with certain herbs and oils and things like that?
So I don't have the shampoo and conditioner together yet. I didn't get there yet.
Formulating it.
We're getting there. Yeah. Just the oil, and I have the body butter and the gel, and I have tablets that you can take for hair growth. Yeah. So I'm kind of giving that away right now with the oil just to get clientele, to build up customers. But and then I have the body butter. Now that body butter for your skin is nice. It's nice. I got I got gold in there. There's a deep connection with gold and melanin. You know what I mean? Again, we got to get those elements back. Start connecting back with those elements. Your gold, your silver, because it's a lot of we're missing minerals. That's another issue with hair loss. we're missing a lot of nutrients and minerals. So it's not that we're just taking in a lot of the wrong things, but we're lacking a lot of the right things. Yeah.
So are you a CMOS proponent? Do you do yeah. Yes.
Lots of CMOS. I
Yes.
love CMOS. Yeah. Yeah.
And so you have a physical shop? Because I saw on your website, I know you travel, right?
Yes.
And it said you travel all over. You travel all over the country. You're available wherever somebody needs you, right?
Yep. So this is my way of evolving in the industry. Mind y'all, it's been 20 years, y'all. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come from behind the chair. I need to do things a little differently. So especially with, you know, the lockdown that we had, and just looking at the economy, things are definitely shifting. You know, we are definitely entering into a new era, the old world is gone. You know what I mean? So a lot of those ways, if you're going to evolve, you have to let go of a lot of those ways. So that was one of my ways of evolving in the industry, is from coming from behind the chair. You know what I mean? And creating my products.
Gotcha. And so how does the travel service work?
You book, we do a consultation, or we can do the consultation first, and then you book, and I show up with everything that I need.
Got you. So people just go to the website.
Yep.
I guess you schedule a free consultation and figure out the schedule and everything from there, I guess, right?
Yes. I'm working on getting a waiver on there for security and safety purposes. So that'll be up soon. But other than that, yeah, that's it. And I show up, and I have a lot to offer. Why stay in one city?
Right.
You know?
I agree.
I'm really just looking to build those healthy, good connections with different people, travel at the same time, and enjoy what I do.
And so for out of town potential customer, do you do virtual consultations for them?
Yes. Well, always virtual.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So you mentioned getting the disclaimers up there. What type of challenges have you ran into?
Well, a small one, but it had nothing to do with traveling. And that was just clients getting upset about me using their picture for marketing.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Small issue, but we're going to fix that. I mean, that's part of the, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, when I get my hair done and they be like, "Can I take a picture to put on my IG?" I'll be like, "Sure, let me put some lip gloss on."
Yeah, that's all, you know. Yeah,
but you know, you always got those ones. You look like you're getting a little bit too much money. They want in. They're like, "Hold on, you're using my picture now. Hold on.
Now,
where's my cut?"
Now, see, that's what I have in mind, because when I did have that one issue, so I had a guy, he was still a student, gave me a good price. I had him do a video for my products. I didn't like the video. The quality was not good. I was honest. I don't know if he was throwing a tantrum or if he just wanted to make sure I wasn't trying to rip him off. But at that point, it was like, okay, you cannot be using my picture for marketing, this, that, and the other. I was like, okay, but it made me think. You know, that was the first time I ever had an issue like that. But it made me think, what if 2-3 years later, my income is different, and then you want to, like you said, come for me. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. You want to make sure that you covered. You want to make sure that you're covered. And that also ties into, you know, you developing products and stuff like that. You know, you get into trademarks, copyrights, and things of that nature. So are you versed on that side of the business as well, or is that something you're still learning, or what?
No, not learning. I'm there.
You there? Good.
So I created my LLC for this, and as a wholesaler, a real estate wholesaler. So next I will be trademarking my products.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Very smart. Very smart. And I know, Nicely, I know you said that you had some particular issues that you wanted to ask her about.
Well, yeah, it was about
Oh,
the the scalp psoriasis, and she mentioned her oil would
Oh yeah,
will
yeah, yeah,
definitely order, and try out. Mine is not severe, thank God, but it's there. It's about that round, of a patch or whatever. So that part of my hair is not like it's gone, but it's just
okay.
thinner than the
Yeah.
rest of my hair because of me, scratching the flakes up and stuff like that. And of course,
Yeah.
I've gone to a dermatologist. They wanted to do injectables, called Inflexis,
Oh,
something
goodness.
like that, Inflexis, and where I would have to go to an infusion center every, I think it was 6 weeks, and basically be on the IV for 2 hours.
Okay.
And for me, it wasn't a matter of doing it, to clear, because first of all, it's not that bad. I'm not covered on my body, nothing.
Hmm.
But then when they start talking to you about the side effects,
Right.
so
Right.
I'm just like, am I
That
gonna
part.
risk? Can
Yeah.
I deal with these few flakes? And wash my hair weekly. Versus maybe every other 2 weeks, every 2 weeks or something. Just wash my hair more often and keep it oiled, keep it hydrated. So I
Mhm.
didn't want to do that. And then so they wanted to give me that, and then they also wanted to give me, it's another one on this commercial, and it's the same thing, an injectable where they send you home with needles basically, and I would have to stick myself in my stomach or my butt or whatever. I forget the name of that one,
Too much. Yeah.
but it's one of the main. I did want to do it because of the side effects, cancer being one of them. So I was
Oh,
like,
that's
I'm not
crazy.
risking that, right? So
Yeah, that's too
now
much.
they gave me. I'm gonna grab it. It's just a topical, and it's an ointment. I'm okay with an ointment.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a topical ointment that the dermatologist gave me. It's not too oily. I wash my hair when I blow dry it. I'll put it in that spot, and I'm still able to style my hair like normal. When I go get it done, my cosmetologist, will put it there for me, and it doesn't like wear the hair down or anything. But I wasn't doing any injectables. Like the side effects
Yeah,
were
that's
too much
too
for me.
much.
Yeah,
They don't, I feel like the medical system, period, when they offer things, a lot of times we go for it because we don't have any other answers.
right,
But most of the time it's too extreme and it's too many side effects. And I feel like we see those side effects later on in life and
right.
even generationally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, beside rosemary is a good herb. Like it's a few. And yeah, we need to talk. We
Yeah.
need to talk.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Talk some
I'll
more about
try stuff, because again, I want my hair to remain healthy. I don't have a problem with my hair growing. It's
it. Yeah.
long, but you know, if I could just get that
That
done,
area.
yeah, that little
And
area.
I like to, my thing is to like give people information.
Right,
You know what I mean? And then you can read more, you can look into things and make that decision for yourself. And most of the time, people wind up much happier with those results than doing
right.
something that they feel in their heart they really should not do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
In a state of
also,
fear, like, yeah.
and I don't do dairy.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from anything that's dairy. I don't
That's
know,
what I was going to say.
but yeah, I don't do
Don't
dairy.
do dairy.
Any of that stuff. I mean, once in a while, I'm gonna have some cheese on something maybe, but like for the most part, I don't do dairy at all. And things like that. Butter, I use organic vegan butter. Like I don't do anything dairy.
Yeah, because that dairy stuff, dairy puts mucus and
Hmm.
sometimes tapeworms and things in our system, and then that's a breeding ground for other things to develop.
Everything, pretty
Yeah.
Right.
much.
To be honest, I say between the sugar, the dairy, and the flesh is why majority of American Black women waistlines are not proportioned to their body.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah,
Sugar, dairy, and flesh. You said?
I mean the meat.
too much, overwhelmed with, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like I'm not saying you have to be vegetarian, but we overdo it.
Yeah,
We
especially
overdo
with
it.
the red meats. A
Yeah,
lot of people, a lot of us are still on pork. You
yeah,
know, won't
yeah.
let
They
it
have to
go.
be digested for it.
Yeah. Hmm.
So that's an issue in itself. But and then see your for us women, your reproductive system, that's your root, like a plant's roots, right? And whatever is going on there, it's going to reflect on your crown. So sometimes the issue is there, it's at the root. Whether it's physical, whether it's energy, whether it's spiritual. You know? Yeah.
And so I know you got some male clientele as well. So what are some of the common issues that you're seeing with us?
The balding from high blood pressure and diabetes medicine.
From the diabetes medicine.
And high blood pressure medicine.
So it's not genetic, because they said that comes from the mother's side.
I feel like we're putting too much of that on genetics. It got, after maybe within the last 5 years, it got to the point where whenever I would have a guy, and even some females that's going bald on top, I would ask them, "Are you on medication?" And they go, "Yeah." I said, "Which one is it?" Because I already know it's going to be high blood pressure. No diabetes, and sure enough, whatever they're subscribing, it's taking people hair out. I don't know what it is, but
you know what's crazy? I'm a barber too, by the way. I'm a barber, and I feel like I'm seeing guys younger and younger starting to go bald now. You know what I'm saying? And so, to me, I think it has a lot to do with the food. You know what I'm saying? The diet, I think that has a lot to do with it. I started going bald like in my early 30s. And it's funny that you say that with the blood pressure. I don't take medication or anything, but we just passed the holidays and all of that. One of my clients, I don't know why, but for some reason, he gave me a blood pressure monitor for Christmas. I was like, you trying to tell me something? Like,
right.
Like, am I breathing heavy over here or something? Like,
That's a strange gift.
He gave me a heart monitor thing to check your blood pressure. I'm like, why would you give me this? But thank you. Whatever.
Use it.
Did you use it?
I don't know how to use it. It's right here. I don't know how to use it yet. I'm gonna use it though.
Digital. You just wrap it on your arm and push.
I didn't even try. I didn't even try to use it yet. It's only been a week. Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's only been a week. It was last week. I'm gonna use it.
But that's interesting that you did say that. And obviously, I'm not a barber, but I do have a son, and he has friends, and I've gone to the barbershop and things like that with him. And you are seeing a lot of the men, young men, or teens for that matter, the hairlines is, recede early, and so I was thinking like, well, no, maybe he just has deep cowlicks, how we, no, it's something else.
It's an epidemic for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I was just reading something the other day. I don't remember what it was though, but it just made me shake my head and go, see, it's all of these things. It was just the ingredients, but none of them were food. And it's like, when we digest that, where is it going? And what is the side effect of it sitting in our colon or in our bladder or in our bloodstream?
So are there any, well, you said that do you have detoxes on your website, like to clean your blood, clean your liver and things like that?
I don't. I do feel like it's something that I want to get to eventually. Yeah, but not now. Now I have the typical, I have a remedy. It's about 7 ingredients, but this I got from Dr. Can I say his name?
Dr. Sebi?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's one of his remedies that I use, and it's wonderful. It's a cellular detox.
Okay.
And I knew it was real when I use this detox. I'm able to go into other realms easily. I'm able to tap into easily. That's when I knew it was real, and I've been using it for like a few years now. So yeah. I mean, on a lighter note, I mean, you can always sip on some mullein. The herb
I have mullein. I have that.
Yeah, that's a blood purifier. and incorporate things like I'm sorry, cilantro, parsley, fresh,
Got it.
in solids or juice it. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm. On it.
I just
Definitely.
started doing oregano oil in my tea, but
okay.
it's so strong. It's like,
Oh, that
ooh,
already, yes, it
ooh,
is.
you. I'm like, maybe I'm
Wow.
using too much. I don't know. I haven't perfected it yet. I have
I
not
just
perfected
do.
it yet.
See, what I learned with that, you cannot mix it with nothing. It's always
Oh,
going to overwhelm the taste. So I learned to
hmm,
just use it like a shot. I'll put like three
okay,
shots under my tongue, and then I'll just follow up with some orange juice or something with a
okay.
good taste, apple juice, you know what I mean? And then give it a minute and it'll cool off. But yeah, that stuff is some things.
Yeah, that stuff is like oregano is like, and I just started that.
Mhm.
Um, Soursop. I got drops, whatever.
I would
Soursop.
like,
I got
I would
soursop
like to,
tea.
I would like to get my hands on some fresh sour sop.
Yeah, there's places that ship from over there, but for whatever reason in my area, it's when you click in your state, they won't
Mhm.
allow it to be shipped here. So,
In California?
yep, that's my dilemma.
What?
Yeah, I haven't been
They
able to
won't
What?
get
know
my
to be
hands on
sick
fresh.
from where?
Like, there's several fruit places, on, the web and stuff like that, like those exotic fruits,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and when I do like, oh, I want this box of fruit, I'm gonna have it shipped. Actually, what's his name? He's in the UK.
I know
Shaka
you're talking
bars.
about
Yeah, Shaka
Shaka.
bars. You should do it too. And I was trying to
Mhm.
get it from him as well. It will when you get
What?
all through your thing, and as soon as I drop down California, nope, we do not deliver. Can't
I
get
have
it.
no
They
experience
probably
with that. That sucks.
Yeah,
they probably got some crazy laws. They probably got some
right.
type of stuff they got in place. They don't want y'all eating healthy out there.
Heck no. So I gotta do the teas or the soursop leaves and make my own teas out of that. But I do, and I do have some drops. So
So I do want to let people take a look at the website and everything. But I wanted to ask you first though, in your bio it mentioned in addition to you being a cosmetologist, spiritualist, metaphysician, all of these things, it also said an entertainer. So in what aspect?
Well, did you have to call me out like
Yes,
call
I did.
right.
that? So
Don't you feel attacked? I'm just kidding.
Yes. Because I'm about to ask you to spit 16 in a minute.
I took a break. I'm in the mountains right now. So this year, I plan on getting back to Atlanta, back to my acting and modeling classes.
Nice.
I had to take a break for a few reasons and establish some things and stuff like that. So yeah. So you will see me
Can she
on
sing
We're
too?
gonna
doing some things.
we're gonna see you on one of Tyler Perry's.
I,
Oh
I'm focusing on comedy, y'all. I'm focusing on comedy.
wow. Okay, I like
Mhm.
that. No.
A lot of comedians could sing. Can she sing also? Just wondering.
No, I can
I ain't
sing
gonna
when
ask
I
you to
want
sing.
to. I can
I ain't
sing
gonna
when I
ask you to
want
sing nothing.
to. Not professionally.
All right, all right. Let me pull up the website. Let me pull up the website here.
All
Y'all
right.
need to go to www.beautybytiffanymaat.com and check out our sister's website. You could book her. You could get a free consultation and check out the products as well. Let them know real quick.
So, are you also an esthetician as well?
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know if she can hear me.
Did the sound go out?
Can you hear me? I can hear you fine.
Hold on. Did you stop hearing us?
Can you hear us,
I think
Tiffany?
we lost some audio. We're having some audio issues, family. I don't know why. All of a sudden she can't hear us.
Yeah, that's weird. And now I can hear
You
feedback.
don't hear
I can
anything?
hear myself. I can
She
hear
doesn't
myself
hear us.
again.
Yeah, I hear you fine. You hear me, right?
I can hear you, but when I'm talking, seconds after that, I hear myself talking to myself again.
Oh, I don't hear none of that. Y'all let us know what's
Yeah.
going on in the chat. Y'all let us know what's going on in the chat. Soon as I shared the screen, the audio started acting up.
Yeah. Did she drop out? Because I'm looking at
Yeah.
camera.
I think she's gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
But shout out to the family in the chat. Aida, I see you. Mama Love, brother
Hey,
Ish,
Mama
what's going
Love.
on?
Ishmael. Am I saying it? Ishmael or Ishmael?
I always
I
say
saying it right?
Ishmael. I always say Ishmael just to be extra. That's just me.
Yo,
I always say
extra ass.
Ishmael. Let's see. You back?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Now we can. Now
Okay.
we can.
What I missed? What was y'all talking about?
Let us know in the chat. Is there still an echo?
No.
Somebody said there was an echo.
It left.
All right, no more echo. Y'all can hear all of us and see all of us, right? In the chat, let us know real quick. Type in number 7 if we good. Type in number 7 if we good to go. It says sounds good now. It says sounds good now. I don't know. As soon as I shared the screen, the audio went out. But let's try it again. Let's try it again.
I was asking Tiffany, are you also an esthetician?
I do. So I have a cosmetology license. So I do facials, brows, and lashes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you do the microblading? Are you doing threading, waxing? What else is there? And the new one, I think the henna, where they just kind of.
The henna is pretty. I used to do henna,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have any problem doing that. I like that. I have a microblading class coming up this spring, so now I'm just doing waxing and razor for the brows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do razor too.
What?
On the brows?
Yeah. Well, what's the problem? What's the problem?
With those lineups, those razor lineups. I remember
Yeah.
my son got his first razor lineup. He was just like, I'm never like leaving this barber ever again. Like it was so crisp and like now, like, but out here, I've learned that you have to request the razor a lot of times, except for with your boy Royce. Except for with Royce. You know, going to him, you don't have to ask for it. When he's lining it up, you're gonna get that. But anywhere else you gotta ask.
Yeah, it depends on the barber because technically it's an upsell.
Okay.
It's technically not included in the price. But if I automatically do it, then I ain't gonna charge you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you ask for it, then you know it comes with an extra charge. But it just depends on the barber.
Okay.
I couldn't do it. When I did do cuts, I couldn't do it without the razor.
Right.
I need a razor.
That lineup is just like immaculate.
Crisp.
Like yes, my son loves that. When he goes to Royce, he be like, bro, like I look good.
That's that barber magic.
Man.
But yeah, again, I was telling y'all, you know, before we were interrupted by the tech gods, y'all got to go to www.beautybytiffanymaat.com and check out our sister's website. Walk us through it. Let us know what we're looking at here, beloved.
So there you are looking at my clients. You have me, of course, and the braids. Then you have the balayage. To the left of that, you have a cut and color. To the right, sister lock extensions. Then you have my oil. I sell lock extensions. I was doing the lock detox, but now that I'm traveling, I won't be doing that anymore.
Okay.
And yeah. So lock retwist up next. So.
Okay, yeah. And so yeah, the website is laid out pretty basic, you know what I'm saying? Book online, shop, all of the buttons is right there on the top for you. So again, it's www.beautybytiffanymaat.com. So make sure y'all go and check our sister out. Get you some hair, get you some oils, tinctures, whatever.
Whatever you need, I got it.
So I plan on locking my hair this year.
Oh,
But
okay.
I also want to know what is the difference between regular, I guess, locks and sister locks. I know the sister locks are smaller. That's the only thing different I understand about them. But
So,
could you, for those that want to know or don't know, like myself, could you explain the difference?
so the difference in sister locks is definitely the size and the parting. It's done on a particular grid so that they fall a particular way.
Hmm.
Versus regular locks are just random. At the party is random. I mean, I start mine's random. Definitely, it looks better that way. But with sister locks, no, you have to use the grid.
Got it.
Yeah.
And that the grid is a tool.
And okay, so the grid is the parting, is the parts, and then
So
there's
everything is perfect. The
huh?
like the lines and the
Oh, so
lines
it's
and
a
everything.
very perfect box basically in each one.
Yes,
I got you.
right. The parts are like aligned perfectly. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you took it down, but
Mm, I
yeah,
can see it.
it's all in the parting. And oh, and then there's the fact that you are not palm rolling, you are interlocking with the tool.
Got you. With the sister locks, it's a tool used.
Yeah. Mhm.
So when my son got his locks, he didn't do freeform. Um,
Okay.
we tried. They were doing the palm roll with the comb, and then the palm roll went, and his just wasn't locking. It was
And what is
unraveling. I don't know if it's his hair texture, but it was unraveling. So
yeah.
we went to a new barber one day and he was like, "Oh, you trying to get locks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're struggling. We've been, in this process for a few months, but his keeps unraveling." And so he was like, "Oh, I can do it with this tool." So he did this thing and he did an instant lock. So now obviously he has locks, but it took the longest time. I felt like I was
Yeah,
wasting
no.
so much money.
Yes. I went through that phase years ago. With the cone twist, it's a longer process, and if your hair is a softer grade, it takes even longer. And you have to go through this phase with washing your hair as less as possible, which is a complete no-no when it comes to locks because
Mhm.
everything will lock up in your hair.
And yeah, inside
Right.
lint.
The worst thing, I love locks, but I hate dirty locks.
Hmm.
It's a holistic hairstyle, you know what I mean? So you have to keep your hair clean. So yeah, I don't even do the comb twist anymore. I'm going straight to the interlocking.
Right.
Or for some guys, they don't mind locking up with 2-strand twists. You can put those in and wash your hair still every week,
Right.
every 2 weeks, and it'll lock up. But yeah, I don't even do the comb twist anymore. They're such a waste of time.
Yeah, I was like, what is, well, we gonna give up. And even if he
And
took a shower and not wore a shower cap or something like
it
that,
poofed
just the
up.
steam itself would just unravel him. He would have, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, this
But what
isn't
I
working.
noticed is that stylists would do that on purpose because they know you're coming back
Hmm.
every 2
You gotta
weeks.
You
come
got
back.
to. You got to.
I don't like that. I'd rather make you happy and then
Right.
let you come back. You know what I mean? And find more of a balance with that trade, but not just be like, okay, yeah, come every week when you know this person here is about to take 9 months to lock
And it's
up. You know
crazy
what I mean?
because his locks right now, at the ends of them, it's still curly. So a lot of times we'll cut the curl off because he just wanted to look like a
Why?
lot.
I like the
He
curl at
wants
the
it
end.
gone. It's a natural curl at the end,
Yeah,
and we cut it.
I like the curl. That's a new thing too. People combing out the tips of their locks and wearing
Yeah,
curls at the end. I like that.
I'm gonna tell him
Yeah,
that because he has me cut it. When it gets to that point and it starts to curl in the end, he'll be like, "Go through my locks and cut them,"
cut it off.
and we will trim the curl off.
But why not just have the stylist take the crochet needle or the interlocking needle and interlock the ends
I didn't even, it
so
was
he can
never,
keep
she
his
never
hair?
said it, or,
Yeah,
we didn't know. So we just cut it.
yeah, because then he can not lose his length. He can keep the length.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever dealt with someone who has gone through chemotherapy and is trying to regrow their hair? Do you have any advice, remedies, homework assignments for somebody going through that?
I have never. That would be so emotional for me.
Okay.
It's probably coming. It's probably coming. Um, Well, actually, I did once, but this was like 10 years ago, and I did like I made a locked bridge for them, um, because they were losing their locks on the top, but they had their locks on the side. So I just made a locked bridge to cover the top. Now, I would suggest a full body detox, reboot your system, and at the same time, implement those herbs that will stimulate hair growth.
Like such as
Digesting
Geritol.
on your scalp.
You heard me?
Huh?
I just saw a YouTube video come up the other day. I don't, you may know, but you remember Geritol?
I remember that name. It sounds
It's
familiar.
like a multivitamin iron supplement type thing. So I
Okay.
ran across a YouTube video where these women are raving that Geritol helps hair grow. I've only heard that it makes you get pregnant, but that's me.
that's
But yeah,
some old grandma stuff right
My
oh,
there.
thing
girl,
is,
listen,
what is
y'all
what
gonna
is it
laugh.
made of? You know?
I bought some. Listen,
You
hold
did?
on. I did. I'm not gonna lie.
Them
Where's my
YouTube ads
Geritol?
will get you. Them YouTube ads will get
They'll
you.
get
They
you.
will get you. I looked at the whole tutorial. I was like, wait a minute, let me give me some Geritol.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that question was for personal reasons. My daughter is the one that actually just finished chemo, and she's about to go through her regrowth journey. Now, I do remember that bottle though that you just showed. I remember seeing that in the medicine cabinet.
Yeah, right, right. I never knew what it was for though, but I remember. Yeah,
For sure.
that is so, oh, that's a lot.
And
Kudos
you
to
make
you.
wigs too, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
You make wigs too. So yeah, that's you know somebody dealing with that. They need you as well while they're going through it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you need something, something, how old is she?
She's 17.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I can do a nice wig for her age. But yeah, I would definitely suggest that. Once it's over, is the chemo over?
Yeah, she actually just finished last month. Her last session was last month, and so we go in a couple of weeks to get her port removed and do the final PET scan and all of that stuff.
Yeah. I don't I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation because I so am against chemo.
I feel you.
Yeah.
My sister
It's
had it
like
too. My sister had breast cancer, so she's going through her hair growth journey. I feel like the texture has changed, not in a bad way. It's long. I mean, well, she got like a little mini on right now, and she wants to lock her hair as well.
Okay.
But my sister just went through breast cancer. She's been cancer free almost a year.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, it happened so fast. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because I had mad apprehensions about the chemo and all of that too.
Yeah.
But the way everything just happened so fast, like
Right.
literally diagnosed on Monday. All right, we're gonna start this treatment on Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's like no time to really think, and it's like you don't want to make the wrong decision in the moment. It's just like you want to take the advice of the people that are supposed to be the experts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so luckily, it wasn't a nightmare like I thought it was going to be. The whole process, she's been fine the whole time. She hasn't really been down bad like that. Other than losing the hair, nothing really major. She has some issues with her skin, some irritations with her skin, rashes and stuff like that, and the hair loss. But other than that, she's been herself the whole time. You know what I'm saying? She hasn't really been sick like that. And so I'm grateful. And I just want to just, do what we can going forward to make sure that that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like with the AIDS and the cancer, the key is to get it, like catch it, get it fast. You know what I mean? Before it can become a real problem. Yeah.
Right. Right. I didn't mean to bring the mood down. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, it's fine.
I was trying to get all the jewels I could get.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we
But
have all type of people that listen to the Godcast, to be honest. Even if they're not here live today, the playback,
Right.
and so don't be surprised if someone will hit you up like, I saw you on the Godcast and I need that oil, or can you recommend some, herbs for X, Y, and Z, because
Yeah.
you just don't know.
I greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for
Oh
having
yeah,
me.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
This is only my second podcast, but the first what do you call it?
Live.
Yeah, the first live and video one.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So the other one was just audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're our season 3 opener. So this is our third season of the Black Business Showcase. And so you're our 2024 first guest of 2024 and first guest of season 3. So welcome to the Godcast.
Yes. I gotta come
Definitely
back.
appreciate it. So yeah. So we talking about you. This is your second podcast. What about social media? Are you on TikTok? Are you doing all the other things? How we branding all of this? How we getting the word out?
Okay. I am coming back off of my vacation. So my social media presence is very important. I recognize
You're an
that.
actor, you're a singer, you got a lot of skills you could bring to the table.
I ain't say a singer now. I ain't say a singer. But yeah, I do realize I'm working on some things. Well, one is ditching my 9 to 5.
Oh, amen.
So,
hello, say it.
I can't. I'm so torn right now. I'm down to the last month, and it's so much I have going on right now, and it's like, oh my God. But I'm gonna do it. I have no other choice. I'm gonna get through it, and I'm gonna get to this last day and give them the peace sign.
Absolutely.
Yes, the end of this month, and then I'm back 100% because I feel like I need to be on social media every day, whether it's marketing, whether it's content, So yeah. Yeah,
for sure. A shout out to Lamel Prince in the chat. I see you, God. Peace.
I can't
appreciate you tuning in. Nicely, we could do our usual.
All right.
Wind down.
So we're going to wind down, and we're going to wind down in Godcast, the way Godcast do. I don't know if you cheated.
Should we switch it up for season 3? I gotta think. We might have to switch some things up since it's a new season. But
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, cool.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, we're gonna. I don't know if you cheated and looked at a few episodes. I know I sent you maybe 2 or something like that. But anywho, what does freedom and power mean to you?
Okay.
Let me let you think about that for a second. I want to respond to people in the chat that are asking about the Cash App. My personal Cash App, I don't know what happened. They shut me down on Cash App. I don't have Cash App anymore.
Oh, wow.
But we still have the Godcast Cash App. What is it?
Godcast ENT, right?
I think it's $sign Godcast ENT is the Cash App for the Godcast. If you guys, want to send us a little something, we'll definitely take it. But yeah, mine, I need to take that off of the description because it doesn't exist anymore. They shut me down.
That's crazy.
But Mrs. Maat, what does freedom and power mean to you, beloved?
Ooh, this sounds familiar, but no, I didn't think about it.
Gotcha.
Freedom and power. Freedom and power to me, I don't know if it's going to be too much, but let's start with power. You have to have power, control, dominion over your everyday life. Definitely your state of mind, your mental, your home, and your future. On a cosmic level, no one should be able to, an enemy should not be able to come towards you without you knowing. That's power. If there's a problem, an issue, you should be able to go to the ancestors and fix it. That's power. Dying of a sickness, no. That's power. Our ancestors, our cosmic self, being tapped into, being in alignment with our cosmic self. Freedom, again, having control over your day. When you wake up, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to do? And you should be able to do it. If not, then you should be working towards that.
So freedom and power is cosmic. It's cosmic, right?
Definitely.
Right.
It's ancestral.
It's ancestral.
Yeah. You
like
cannot
that.
exist just in this realm and have power. It's not gonna happen. I mean, it does, but you know, you see what's happening to people like that now in the media.
Right.
You know, that throne will fall eventually. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can't, we're not, everything is multidimensional. We're not just physical beings. We cannot just exist in the physical world and really be protected, have power, you know, contentment within. So yeah.
I love it. Love it. Appreciate that. All right, so one last thing. I got to put you on the Summer Jam screen real quick. Oops.
What is the Summer Jam?
I got to put you on the Summer Jam screen real quick.
What is that?
Oh,
let me close up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
At least you're pretty.
Thank you.
And so now you have the microphone. The entire Black community can hear you.
Okay.
What parting words would you like to leave us with tonight? And I'll say so-called Black community. I'll say that.
Yeah. Okay. What words? Stay alive. Stay alive. In life, we humans, we are electrical beings, and we have to feed that in every kind of way, with our diet, alkaline water, alkaline foods, we have to feed ourselves when we eat. We have to feed our spirit, stay alive. A lot of folks are walking around, but they're in existence. They're not alive. We are literally at, I don't know if I can say the word on here without the video getting taken down, but we are at WAR.
Right.
It's spiritual, it's mental, it's physical. Stay alive. Keep your energy, your frequency high, and stay connected for protection and for life. For real life.
Man, thank you again. Thank you again. Appreciate those words. Seriously.
Yeah, we need to hear that, because I think that sometimes, you know, forget that daily we are at war. And war, as I said before on the previous show, war isn't necessarily what we see over in Israel right now. You know, it's not necessarily going to be bombs being thrown and things like that, but, you know, we're at war spiritually. We're at war with this food, you know, the things that they're putting in our food. Like, you know, there's a constant effort, you know, from the powers that shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, to unalive us in some, you know, manner, you know, and that can be, you know, spiritually unalive, you know, and physically unalive. So we have to definitely, you know, understand that we are at war. We need to make sure that we are, like you say, eating well, working out, and keeping your body, you know, in top physical shape, as well as your mental in top physical shape. Your spiritual connection to the Most High needs to be in top tier shape, so that you can fight these elements with everything, you know, that you have and everything around you, because we are definitely at war constantly.
For sure. The key is to you know, it's about a spiritual death. It's about keeping us slaves. That's the biggest war right now, and everybody's overlooking that right now, and they're focused on a physical war. Are we going to run out of food? Is our money going to disappear? Is it? No, y'all missing the
You're missing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But and biochemical, speaking about herbs and remedies and hair loss and erectile dysfunctions and skin issues and everything, biochemical warfare is real.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's generational.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And hence why, post-slavery, all the millions of acres of lands that Black Americans own, foundational Black Americans owned, and now we're down to not even owning, a fraction of that.
Yeah.
All of that is by design, because a man and woman that can, feed themselves don't need them.
Exactly. The family that stick together don't need no outsiders,
Exactly.
They got we all quarreling against each other. The women quarreling against each other. I'm like, oh gosh, this is just
too much.
Zombies, Yeah, the zombies. That's why
y'all want to wait. Y'all want to wait all the way to the end of the broadcast to bring out the real gems and all that.
Listen, God is in the nuances, like you say. God is always in the nuances.
So now, now at least now I know it's easy. I just got to go to the end of the broadcast to clip up the parts that I want to repost on social media and all that. So at least I know it's easy to find.
You know what? You never know when the Most High is gonna bring it out. Like she said some things and it resonated with me, and I felt the need to say something, and it just what it is. So,
y'all did that. I ain't even got to add nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said exactly what needed to be said. And so, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Tiffany, Maat, joining us tonight. Great conversation. Feel free, share this out. If you take some clips or whatever, you're free to do whatever you want to do with this broadcast. You guys that are tuning in, appreciate y'all watching us live. If you're watching us on a replay, appreciate y'all as well. Again, make sure you liking, sharing, subscribing. Godcast Enterprises is the main focal point here on YouTube. Godcast Enterprises on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed and click the notification bell over there. This is season 3 of the Black Business Showcase, first episode. So, we're going to keep this thing going. Appreciate y'all staying tapped in with us. And anything else before we get out of here, Nicely?
Absolutely. Don't forget that we have our first volume, 7 the Super Heru, our children's book series. 7 the Super Heru, a foundational Black American children's book series. You guys know that volume 1 is available right now at godcastbooks.com. Also, be on the lookout for volume 2. We already have some pre-orders for that. So we are still in the process of getting those things, the illustrations and stuff like that completed, but those will be going out this year as well. Thank you to everyone that pre-ordered volume 2. And then we also have our what is it called? Oh my God, I just drew a blank. Our the activities book.
Activity book.
The activities book that's also going to be accompanying volume 2. So we're super duper excited about everything Godcast Books is going to be bringing. Be looking out again within the next few months or so, couple months, for volume 2 as well as the activities book. But you can get volume 1 right now at godcastbooks.com. And thank you for everyone that has supported thus far.
Yes, indeed. And Tiffany, let everybody know where they can find you at on these social media streets.
Y'all can find me on every social media platform at Tiffany Maat. Oh, YouTube at The Medicine Woman. I'm sorry. I forgot.
The Medicine Woman on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
And my Cashapp is 5 Maat. That's 5 MAAT.
Okay.
So is it the number 5 or spelled out 5?
The number 5.
Got it. Okay.
$, the number 5 MAAT.
Yes.
All right. And so that does it, family, for today's episode of the Black Business Showcase. Appreciate y'all once again. We will see y'all this Sunday with our regular broadcast where we cover current events. And we're going to have a lot to cover this week. I could tell already. Cat Williams out here acting a fool. So, it's going to be a crazy one this weekend. And so, yeah, we look forward to seeing you all. And always remember, family, we are not the master teachers, but we are the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. That being said, we are out of here. Peace and Black love.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen.